Next up is date corrections and settings. So let's come over here. These are data sets, and we look over here, we can see that our dates are in numbers, and so we have to format it as what it should be, which is dates. And so I'm just going to select column A, and then I'm going to right click and then format cells, and then I'm going to set it up as dates. And then so I select the option I want. So let me go with this, and here I have it as UK. Let me see, and then I have it there. So that's correcting the dates, and dates are very tricky. You have to look at them very well and ensure that it's giving you what you want. Sometimes you have to change the settings from one country or from one language to another to fit in, and then many other things you do with dates. And then here we have error handling. So in error handling, we can use a formula. Sometimes we have this divide by zero error. So one option to work with errors is to use the if error function. Another option I can do to deal with this error is just to use my filter, because it's not a very large data set. So I deselect everything and I select the ones with errors. And since it's a numeric column, I'm just going to change them to 0. So I just change it to 0, and that's how I handle the error there. Another option is to use the if error function. And let me see if there's any error here. I don't have errors here, but I have blank. So I'm just going to select the blank here, and then I'm just going to keep it as 0. So what I want is for the columns that are numeric, I just want to maintain numeric entries even in the places where they are blank. So here, whenever I see 0, I knew that was a blank. Okay, so I'm going to come back here and the flash fill. So we have the flash fill feature, and the flash fill feature is what can help us to do a quick data entry operation as well. So let me come over here, and then I'm just going to come here and demonstrate the flash fill here as well. So say, for example, so let me just delete this to create some space. And then I come over here. So say, for example, I have a range, and let's say I have A here, B here, just a list of alphabets. And then I come over here, and then I have 1, 2 random numbers. Then I come here and I want to add them. Say I want to do A dot 1 and then B dot 2. So it's already a pattern. So you can see Flashfill has already noticed the pattern I'm building, which is just to take what I have in column G, put a dot, and then add whatever I have in column H. So it's already building there. If you can see, it's already kind of visible. And so I can just do enter, and it has done it for me. So essentially what I was building here has already been achieved. I don't have to do it one by one. So let me come over here and I do A dot 1, and then I come over to data, and then I click on flash fill, and you see. So that's another option. So data and flash fill, and we're able to do that. So that's how to do the flash fill for like data entry, which can be useful sometimes in data cleaning. And next, we're doing formulas for text capitalization. This is also an important feature in data cleaning. And so we're going to come over here, and we want to check the capitalization of column B. Right click, create a column here, and then I'm going to use one of the formulas. So we have proper, we have upper, we have lower. Upper means to set all the text to uppercase, lower means to set everything to lowercase, and proper means to set only the first letter to the uppercase. And so I'm going to go back here and I'm going to use proper. So I come over here, I can come to the formula bar and type the formula, which is proper, and then I select it, and then I click on this, close the brackets, and then there you go. So we see what has happened as we have applied this capitalization function. So we see on B5, this is all uppercase, and this is how it is in proper. And then we see B11, which is all lowercase jumper, and then we see the effect here. And so we're going to go back, and then this was just a helper column to help us apply the formula. We now have to replace the contents of our column B. You see our column B looks cleaner. And so I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to come here, and then I'm not going to do Control V. I did Control C here to copy. I'm not going to do Control V here. I'm just going to come and paste the values. And then I can do Escape to remove the highlight, and then I can delete column C. And next up, we've done trim. We've done using the trim, and clean can also be used to remove unwanted characters. We have removed the duplicates using the data and remove duplicates. And the final command we're going to be looking there is text to columns. So let's see how we can do text to columns. And what we're going to do is that we're just going to take this column H. So let me just copy this column H out. And so just bring it over to the side here and then paste it here. And so what I'm going to do here is I want to take this column, which is the genre, and then I want to separate the different genres so that I can see for each movie, I want to see the different genres associated with it, and then we can see they're all separated by commas. So this will be very difficult if you have to do it manually. If you scroll through and see, this will be very difficult. I'm going to use the text to column feature, and so I select the column, I go to data, and I click on text to columns, and here I have options either to use the delimiter or the fixed width operation. So what I'm going to do is I'm choosing the delimiter, and then I go to next, and then I'm going to select comma, not the tab, and we can see a preview here of how it's going to divide it for us. It's going to divide it into different columns, and then I go to next, and then I'm going to leave it as general, and I'm also going to specify that it should start giving me my results from column L, and then I click on finish, and there you go. So you see action, crime, thriller, and action, adventure, science fiction. And so you see this is how you can use text to column to easily separate the contents of a column. And so that brings us to the end of the guide. So we have been able to look at 20 different Excel commands and seeing how to use them in data cleaning. Now, these are the most popular Excel commands you would encounter whilst doing data cleaning. These are the basic commands. I want you to watch out for our subsequent videos. We have videos where we're going to show you how to do advanced cleaning using things like Power Query. So we have Power Query, which we can use as well. And then we're also going to be looking at advanced features of Excel for data analysis. We're also going to be looking at data visualization. I want you to check out our video. So we have a video on 7 steps to cleaning data in Excel. So we have that video, check it out. And I want you to subscribe to this channel so you get notified about our videos. Make sure you like this video, share the video as well. This is Coding Keywords, and here we handle the learning of tech skills using a very simplified approach. It doesn't have to be difficult to learn tech. Here you can learn data analysis, you can learn web development, you can learn Python development, you can learn machine learning, you can learn how to use AI the simple way. So we have simplified methodologies to guide you. Now this template, which has the guide on the different basic commands for data cleaning in Excel, is available on our Telegram channel. So I want you to join our Telegram channel. We have weekly trainings. I want you to be part of the community. We're learning tech together, and it's fun. So thank you very much. This is Coding Keywords, and my name is Dr. Achono, the lead instructor. Thank you for being with us.